got told you're never gonna ever be below sixth again.
Expectations for you.
Oh, really? Me too.
I'll give you a year. Right now.
You know what? I'm giving you a year or two. Okay?
You might be pleasantly surprised.
All right, so big words. Tell me about today's race.
It was good. It was challenging. I didn't have the greatest start. Actually, it was a little bit better than yesterday's start, so there was some improvement. But then I made a little sloppy mistake on the first half of the lap and went down.
Oh, okay.
And then I spent the rest of the race kind of trying to make up for that silly mistake.
Right. But you were working with your teammate for a while too, though.
Yeah, that was fantastic. She graciously had a worse start than I did, so that when she went by me, we were like right there together, so I could kind of draft her for a bit.
Very polite of her, definitely.
She is incredibly generous. Not only is she a bronze medalist, but she also let me hop on her wheel and make her work for me, so it was really sweet.
Right. How were the conditions compared to yesterday? It's warmer and course-wise?
It's definitely a little bit drier out there, and mostly the course has just gotten packed down from all the racing, so it's pretty smooth and really fast.
Yeah, there were definitely some chunks that looked really bumpy though. Was that hard to kind of get through?
Yeah, you know, some of the sections that have gotten so packed down that the bumps are starting to become more apparent.
Yeah.
But, you know, still fast. I mean, if you just ride over them with some power and momentum, they're not too bad.
Lift off the saddle a little bit as you're going.
Just kind of hover over them. They're pretty smooth. That's my tactic.
Definitely.
The hovering.
Yeah. So what was the favorite part of the course for you?
You know, I really like the back section over here that kind of winds through the trees. I felt like I had picked some good lines out there, so it was really smooth, and I was playing the don't touch your brakes game and see how that would work. It worked for a couple laps and got a little sketchy on some of the other ones.
Right. I like that game. I'm just really bad at it normally.
Yeah, but you know, it's so worth it.
Yeah. So how do you like racing with Georgia?
Oh, dude, she had some awesome passes out there. Oh my God, I was riding behind Teal like. Teal is a better bike handler than I am.
Aww.
Teal needs to teach me her skills. First she had one on me, then she had one on like the girls in front of us, and I was like, yeah, Teal! And she was like, Georgia, shut up. It was awesome.
So you guys are just like a mutual admiration society here.
Absolutely, definitely.
When we get in the car, we don't talk. I'm like,
that's right.
Whatever, Teal.
We like each other in front of the camera.
Thanks for that pass, Teal.
It's gonna be a super passive-aggressive dinner tonight.
Yeah. That's right. That's what Luna's all about, passive-aggressive.
Like it. All right, so talk to me, Georgia, about your start. You had the same kind of start as yesterday. What's up?
No, I just like, everyone is really, you know, going for it, and I just like, I don't know.
Do you think it's because mountain biking is like a slightly different kind of start where you have more time?
No, I'm just like kind of burned out on like destroying myself. You know?
Well, there's no prize money for the first lap.
True.
Yeah.
There we go.
You know, I mean, I just like,
right, there you go.
It's been a lot of racing. I'm not exactly
the whole shot prize money have to be a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Like 10 grand or something. Then you see Georgia dominate us.
You know what's been interesting though, Molly, is like, I think the last 2 days Georgia and I have both had pretty terrible starts. But a lot of the people who have the great starts blow up after 2 or 3 laps.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's kind of a toss-up.
Yeah, deciding when it's worth kind of making that move in the start then.
Yeah. I mean, definitely you lose. It's way easier to not lose that time, to not have to make it up, you know. But it's just like, you know, I mean, I also tend to be a little conservative when it's like super sketchy and you're in the middle of a pack of people and it's like, do I really need to like crash myself or someone out in a corner?
Yeah.
I need to
get a big wedding next week.
Yeah, exactly. My brother's getting married.
Ah, okay.
Gotta show off my tan lines without any bruises or blood.
Absolutely.
So, but I mean, you know, it was a fun course. Like, it's just there were some, you know, lots of people out there on the run up, and it was good.
Totally. Okay, and then how do you guys like racing with the cantilever brakes instead of disc brakes? Because I'm noticing more of the men seem to have disc brakes, but the women still haven't really shifted over. What do you think?
Well, I think
shifted over. Excuse me.
it definitely.
Heyo.
It's probably because women have boobs, and
That's
that matches better these kind of brakes.
it's true. It's true. There are two of them, and
Yeah. So I think that's probably exactly. So
this has gotten slightly derailed.
Well, man, sorry.
Do you think you guys are gonna try disc brakes at some point, or are you happy with
I
the
mean, you know
stopping
what?
power?
they tell us what to do, we do it.
Gotcha.
We are so pro. They're like, ride that, and I'm like, okay.
And then you're like, I like it because it's what you gotta ride what you brung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I like it.
I would be dominating no matter what. Brakes only slow you down.
Totally.
Okay. I mean,
True.
come on.
Can't stop,
be
won't
honest.
stop.
Don't make you
disc brakes
faster,
are more
that's
efficient, so they probably slow you down more.
Definitely.
And since the women
gotta
are
go
not
get
running
one.
the disc brakes, it's probably the right thing.
Definitely. Love